I'm seeing things I shouldn't see. I'm dreaming things I've never seen.
You're beginning to think in images, concrete images.
Hey guys, hey internet, it's Inkeater, and welcome to VAM, Vinyl and Music News, where we talk about vinyl, music, and sometimes music news. Anyway, I know it's been a hot minute since we've actually discussed music, but I kind of felt inspired today when it came down to actually sitting there and talking to a friend. And it was just like the whole idea of being trapped in a house and not having anything necessarily new to listen to. Granted, you have streaming services like Spotify and other things, but I don't know about you or if you've ever realized, like, you have a tendency to gravitate towards certain types of music. I don't know about you, but for me that happens to be the case, where I feel doom and gloom. I feel like turning on Rage Against the Machines, Rob Zombie, Rammstein, anything with like a very hard and heavy hitting beat to kind of just like distract from whatever's going on. Beyond that, love listening to a lot of hip hop, and I've gravitated recently a lot towards a lot of reggaeton type beats. Like you've got I think it's Residente with Bellacoso. I could be wrong. There's a few hits that I'm absolutely obsessed with. And it kind of got me thinking, like, what is some music that you guys have a tendency to, like, gravitate towards? I think we talked about it back years ago when we were talking about being on a deserted island and you could only listen to 17 songs, like the amount of songs that would fit on a CD. And you had to kind of share what those songs would be. I'll leave a link somewhere up above in case you're curious about that particular video. But it also kind of got me thinking, like, what are some of the songs that you guys kind of gravitate towards listening to when you're experiencing something that's kind of like doom and gloom, and also a mix of, like, the unknown and not sure what's going to happen? I'm kind of curious, like, what kind of music do you guys gravitate towards? For me, like I said, it's heavy metal, a lot of heavy-hitting rock, techno-ish type beats, and reggaeton. One group that I've recently discovered outside of my little reggaeton, hard, heavy rock has been hip-hop. And within hip-hop, I discovered this past month the Snotty Nose Rez Kids, which, oh my god, I really love their music. If you haven't heard them, I will leave them in the playlist down below. I think they're actually, the whole album, or a bunch of their songs actually, are in that playlist. They also just recently released a new album, which I am, like, obsessed with. I really like what they bring to the table in terms of hip-hop. It's a new group contributing to the conversation at hand, which I think is really cool. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below, like, what is a really cool group that you've recently discovered, or rather, what is a group that you gravitate towards during these kind of unknown, unexpected type situations? Let me know down in the comments below. I would really love to know. Plus, I get to compile a new playlist with all the songs that you guys suggest, which is always an awesome thing to do, and it's been a while since we've done that. In case you're curious, I will leave a link down below to last month's playlist. While I haven't been creating videos on here, on Instagram stories, I've been not only sharing a lot of what's going on live stream, but also sharing a lot of the songs that I love listening to, or a lot of my favorites that I've been listening to recently. So in case you don't follow me on there, I will leave a link down below to that particular playlist so you can check it out. Feel free to share your own playlist down below, because I'm genuinely curious, like, what is it that you guys gravitate towards? Just because I can't be the only one. You kind of gravitate towards some type of music. Some people like listening to sad music. Some people like listening to happy music. For me, heavy metal and rock and techno. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome regardless of whatever situation you guys are in, and definitely feel free to contribute to the conversation down below about what songs you kind of gravitate towards, and if you're into the time lapses and the doodles. Tomorrow at Thursday at 7 a.m. I'm going to be releasing the poll so that you guys get to choose who we draw this upcoming Saturday. And in case you're wondering about Saturdays, yes, every Saturday we try to do it every Saturday at least. Last few weeks have been kind of crazy with family and everything. Shitstorms, like I like to call them. So as of recently, it used to be Fridays, now it's Saturdays. At 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live on Twitch, YouTube, and we've been toying with Periscope, but for some reason it won't connect to the system anymore. So we've kind of been playing with a third route, because Facebook Live isn't an option with a lot of the streaming services that I use, unless I were to introduce another camera, which is totally an option. Just haven't bothered to do that just as of yet. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome, like I said, and despite all the circumstances. And yeah, feel free to contribute to the conversation down below. I would really love to know who you guys are currently listening to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen.
Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.